Okay, Jerjuanna, where did you attend undergrad?
I attended Mississippi Valley State University in Itta, Mississippi. I'm originally from Greenville, Mississippi. It's about 45 minutes away from Mississippi Valley State. Well, ironically, I did want to go to Mississippi Valley State because it was so close to home. And so for my first 2 years of college, I went to Kahoma Community College. There, I met a speech teacher. We had to take oral comms, and my teacher heard me give a speech. And she was like, you need to be in the speech communications program. You would do really well. And I was like, well, we don't have one here. She was like, you need to go to Valley. And she told me, she was like, if I get you in the Valley, will you stay there? I was like, yeah. And ironically, she got me into Valley. Her name is Dr. Kishka Kamarina Hall. She actually went to A-State. She got me into A-State.
So what was your first impression of Arkansas State?
My first impression of Arkansas State, I was really intimidated and scared because it's a lot larger than Mississippi Valley State University. It has a lot more money the Mississippi Valley State University. And for the most part, there are more Caucasian brothers and sisters here than at Mississippi Valley State University. So I was really intimidated because now I have to deal with something that I never thought I would have to deal with in college.
I know you're part of a sorority. Can you tell me what sorority that is?
It's Gamma Sigma Sigma National Service Sorority.
So what would you say the difference is being in a service sorority versus something like the Divine Nine?
The Divine Nine was created as social organizations. So they were social civics clubs. Yeah, they did service, but mainly they were social groups for African Americans to come together collectively, show the community that we are banded together for one common cause, and that's to produce a better character of the African American community. Well, Gamma Sigma Sigma National Service Sorority is a multicultural organization. You can be of any race, of any religion, of any orientation, and you can be a part of this organization, and the only common goal you have to have is to be of service. To be of service, to want to be a friend to everybody, and to have equality goals. So the biggest difference is the service aspect. Yes, all the D9 organizations, they have their service mandate, but service is our goal. It's the forefront of what we do. Like, if my chapter doesn't serve, we're snatched. It's not really popular in Mississippi. I was approached. I had been at Mississippi Valley for 2 years, and I guess people have been watching me for about 2 years. And I was actually at work one day, and a young lady approached me with a brochure, and she said, I really think this would fit you. So me being me, I put it in my backpack and kept going. So a couple weeks later, I saw the brochure and I read it. And I love serving. I love serving my community, so I read up on it. I did my research, and I like to be different. I like to do different things. Yes, I always wanted to be a part of the D9 organizations, but everybody wanted to do that. Nobody ever wanted to venture out and start their own thing, start their own name, and build their own brand. And so at that time in my life, that's what I was doing. And I never had sisters, and so this was the opportunity for me to have like sisters and sisterhood. And so I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. It's different.
Alrighty. So you were saying how you had thought about, doing D9, but you wanted to be different. Is it a possibility that you could have done?
Yeah, it's a possibility, and it's still a possibility. Gamma Sigma Sigma is not like your normal Caucasian organization. Most PWI organizations, you're done after you graduate. Well, Gamma Sigma Sigma is a lifetime membership. You're there forever. But it's different from the D9 organization. It's a different council. So I still have the opportunity to do a D9 organization. What many people do is they'll pledge D9 first, and then they'll come and do Gamma Sig or Alpha Phi Mega.
Do you all have like graduate chapters?
Yeah, we have graduate chapters.
Coming here, and we don't have anything quite like that, service, fraternity, or sorority, or anything like that. So do you feel like you're missing out?
Sometimes I do feel like I'm missing out. I look on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or something, and like my sorority is doing something, and I'm not there to like help because I can't do the things here that I could do with them because I'm not on the campus as a registered student organization.
Can you tell the differences between MPHC and IFC and MPC?
One big difference is the other councils support each other. That's the biggest difference. I know a lot of Divine Nine, they have their Greek beefs and stuff. Yeah, you support each other, but like the different councils, like they really like over the toply support each other. They're heavily funded. For one, back at our university, nobody had houses. I don't care what council, what group, nobody had houses. And so that's one big thing. And then to see the separation, to have the other councils have houses, and then to go and see that the Black Greeks have flags that they have to pay to go and sit under. It's really heartbreaking. for me. Even though, yeah, they have to pay to stay in the houses, but they still get some type of help with that. But to have these flags here, this is my flag, but I got to pay to go over there and have fun with it. That's one big difference that I've seen so far.
Okay. And also, what is the difference between MPHC at Arkansas State and MPHC at Mississippi Valley?
It's a very big difference. At Mississippi Valley State, Greek life is one of the primary things on the campus. At any HBCU, Greek life is one of the primary things up on the campus. When I came to Arkansas State, I was like, okay, I'm about to see some new Greeks. And for the first week, I didn't. But at Mississippi Valley State, they want the Greeks to be a part of it. When we play music in our union. We actually have a DJ in our union like almost every day. And if I walked in the union and my sorority sisters was in there, we would stroll, we would dance, we would do something to show our presence on the campus. You really don't see that here. It's like everything is like business. You do this, you do that, you get out. Like it's really no campus life whatsoever. But Greek life was really a part of Mississippi Valley State University. But here, it's not really that relevant or that prominent.
So how do you feel that Greek life added to the campus?
It added a lot of different dynamics to the campus. It got students out. Especially, I spoke about Greek beef before. Greek beef isn't really real, but a lot of Greek organizations make it up so that people can speculate on the campus. And so we have a pavilion, but it's like open. It's like outside. And so if we're going to have a barbecue, say the school throws a barbecue, they know the Gamma Sigs or the AKAs will be there because they got Greek beef. So they going to want to show out in front of everybody to show who's the best on the campus. So it gets students to come out and be involved within the campus, within what the school had going on. And so it really added to the campus.
Yes, it sounds more like it's friendly competition.
Friendly, yeah, that's what you can say that. Yeah, you know, if it's not friendly competition, we say it's personal. It's a personal problem. It has nothing to do with the organization. So, do
you feel like Greek life has any effect on how people perform with their academics, or are the two completely unrelated?
No, they are extremely related. Here, I see you can like be within an organization your freshman year of school or something like that. But at Mississippi Valley State, you have to have at least 15 credits before you even think about being in an organization. You have to have at least a 2.9 GPA. You have to maintain the GPA, and the chapter itself has a GPA, and the national chapter has a GPA. And so your academics is really a vital part, because even if you want to participate in the homecoming step show, if your GPA isn't up to par, you're not going to perform. You're not even going to be active.
Got you. So I know you attended Mississippi Valley, but have you visited other HBCUs, and do you feel like the Greek life is the same there, or is that just your specific alma mater?
I visited many HBCUs, and Greek life is the same there. For the homecomings, like homecoming was here last week. I never knew it was really homecoming until I went outside. But at the HBCU, you know it's homecoming every day because the Greeks push it, the university push it. And so many HBCUs thrive off their Greek life. That's one of the aspects of their HBCU. I believe if you took Greek life off of HBCU, a HBCU wouldn't be what it is, because it's an aspect of that university.
Got you. So at Arkansas State, would it be fair to say that Greek life really isn't thrive? It's not what makes the campus.
No, it's not. What makes Arkansas State University, if I would to be honest, would be like the money, because it has a lot of money. Academics, business, Starbucks.
What do you mean by business?
Business aspect in I gotta go to class, I gotta do my work,
handle my business.
I gotta handle my business. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for a social life. I'm not here to be of service. I'm here to get my schooling, handle my business, go to class, do my homework, go to my room. That's it.
So what do you miss the most about HBCU Greek life that you're not getting here at Arkansas State?
I would have to say the one thing I miss the most is, this is not a word that's probably in the dictionary, but it's like the turn up, because the turn up can be described in a lot of different ways. With my organization, we would throw house sets, and we would cook for each other, we would eat, and we would fellowship and have a good time with each other. I miss that. Or we would, like here, the D9 have plots. We have plots. We have big blocks with our names on them. But you have to pay to go sit under those and barbecue. Where at Mississippi Valley State, you just reserve with a sheet of paper. I want to go out this day at this time for this many hours. I want to cook this many people might show up. And you go out there with your food. The school provides you a barbecue grill. They bring it to your plot. You sit out there and you barbecue. You play the music as loud as you want, and everybody on campus students can come out and hang out. You stroll, you step, you talk trash to other organizations that's probably down the street doing the same thing. And it's just that camaraderie that you have. That's one thing I miss here.
Here at A-State, their Greeks have been known to be a little bougie.
Bougie.
Yes.
Bougie.
Okay, you seem to agree. So what would you say about that?
I don't think they're bougie. I just think, well, I do think they're bougie. But I also think they have to adapt to the environment that they're in. The school is bougie. The school has a lot of money, and they have to withhold a standard and a high look. So of course they can't have their Greeks out here going crazy, doing these wild parties in the union, strolling and stepping all the time. Of course, because they have their image to uphold.
And this is my last question. A lot of people compare, Greek life at PWIs, predominantly white institutions, to HBCUs, and some people have this feeling, you're not as special if you didn't pledge at like a HBCU because of the history.
For one, you can't compare the two because a PWI and HBCU are two different organizations. They are held to two different standards. They have two different sets of rules. And so I can't compare my Gamma Sig chapter with Clemson's Gamma Sig chapter. Clemson is a really funded university, so they can offer their Gamma Sig chapter more than my university can offer me. And so I can't compare. I can't say that. I can't compare Arkansas State AKAs to Mississippi Valley AKAs. Two different chapters, two different sets of people. But it doesn't take the value from the university and the principles that that chapter holds. Each chapter of any organization has principles that they have to live up to, have standards that they have to live up to. And if each person who wears those letters live up to them, why am I comparing someone who is striving to do the exact same thing that I'm doing?